fair warning, this one's going to be a bit long because it's me trying to give more, to shed more light on the absolute emotion dump that I plopped out onto this channel over a month ago. Okay, before anything, before I even begin this whole video, no, You're Not Alone was not a cry for help. My animation, You're Not Alone, was meant to be artistic expression. A animation that I was working on for a good few months, believe it or not. As simple as it may look. um, but the the whole point of the video is to show my viewers, you guys, that I am capable, despite my chaotic shit-posting nature,
Hi, how you doing?
of stepping down, taking off my mask, and showing that I've been through some shit. And honestly, who hasn't? The other half of the video's point is to also kinda attempt to emotionally help those who have been through my emotions themselves. Everybody's inner demon is different, some of which are beating beating them up a lot harder than mine has. But, it's the whole point is to also show that those who are dealing with their problems are the first step is just acknowledging them. I may not no, I will mention that I will definitely mention I am not a goddamn psychiatrist. There are people out there that have a profession in what I am trying to say here who can say it a lot better and even have information to back it all up. But I can at least, you know, I know what hurt is. And I know how to convey hurt. And I know how to read hurt. So I may not have like a degree in that shit, but I at least know how to handle it to some degree, those emotions. And potentially have those who relate react to it. But, like I said in the beginning, I did not make this for a cry for help. This was not an attempt to get more views and subscribers, although for what I can tell it seems to have done so, which is great. Like, I actually am happy to see that this got traction, or at least some sort of acknowledgement. But even if it didn't, I would have been fine with that, because the point of the video was not to get popular off of it or get views off of it. The point was just to be seen. I made that out of passion. I made that out of literally blood, sweat, and tears. When I recorded the voice lines for that, I literally turned on my snowball, fucking breathed in and exhaled slowly, and fucking let my emotions puke out my eyes, man. it's I like I you can even hear it in my voice at the end. I choked the fuck up, and that wasn't me acting. That was me genuinely just going, yeah, yeah, no, I fuck. I'm in a lot more pain than I thought I was, and I feel like I'm not alone with that, because there's a lot of people out there that go through absolute shit, and just like me, they hold it in. And until a point in their lives where they feel comfortable and relaxed and at home and around people that aren't toxic and ruining your life in some way or making things difficult in some way. It was like pulling a cork on a bottle. And every bad emotion you've tried to drown all these years float right back up. I mean, fuck. Like, that's probably the best way to describe that. Throughout my whole life, I've been through a lot of shit. You know, exes that have broken my heart in various ways. And some of the demons that I've had are based off of my own actions, honestly. And, you know, sometimes later, none of this gets acknowledged by your psyche until later on if you're pressured by the world. And in some way, I kinda was. I ended up living in someone else's house for a few years, and admittedly, I wasn't emotionally good. And I moved from Massachusetts to Idaho. Yeah, on my own. No car. I did it via bus. 6 long ass bus rides. I was in Ohio for like an hour. That was fun. um, but now that I've settled here and I'm happy. I have a manager position at my job. My roommates are nothing but nice to me. But that's usually when demons that are pent up over time fucking strike. If you're somebody like me who was able to repress it all for so long, you know, once you actually have a space to actually relax and feel calm, it explodes. It all just fucking explodes. And I made this video to express all of it. But yeah, no, I mean, all of this whole rant was to just give a little bit more of a explanation to that video. Uh, from this point forward, something else that is kind of also mentioned in You're Not Alone is just the fact that I have so much I want to do, but never get around to doing it because I keep stopping myself. Yeah, that's true. I do have a lot I want to do. You know, I mean, the whole point, the whole thing with the beginning of the video where it shows my logo, Heartstring Anime, that is my little company name. I want to make video games. I want to make a manga. I have stories that I want to tell, but a lot of my emotional state has stopped me from even trying to do that. And that's something else I want to eventually tackle on this channel. I even have like an RPG Maker game that I was working on, then just eventually dropped out of nowhere ever since I picked up Unity for VR chat model making. But, you know, I have projects that I have just let sit. I have people that have made me fan art for me because they genuinely support me and want to see me succeed and want to see me put these stories out into the world and I mean, Christ, that little symbol on my back in that animation, it's something straight from my own creations. I even have that vest in real life. That symbol is the Soul Circle ID for creation. It's from my manga books. I'll admit seeing Vizzy-Pop do Hell of a Boss and Hazbin Hotel has admittedly boosted my confidence because her story is a very rags to riches kind of thing. I mean, she started making animations for fun and had all these concepts just sitting in like a drawer somewhere or wherever she kept her art. And then now here she is literally fulfilling her goddamn dream. And I'm sure it wasn't hard to get to where she is today, but I'm sure it was just as simple as just get up and do it. Put in the effort, you know, and that's something I'm just haven't. And the other things is just how hard I push myself. You know, when I first started this channel, it was really no effort. The channel was originally called the Zenetsu channel, which I eventually renamed as I became a furry, but also because I have a book called Zenetsu World that I kind of didn't want my YouTube channel associated with. because if I ever were to work on it, I feel like people would be confused and question if the book and the YouTube channel were connected in any way, plot wise or something. You know, just they'd be seeing the books and reading them, and then just look at the YouTube channel and be like, "Is this part of the plot? Is this YouTube channel canon? Is part of it?" So I when I became a furry, I just renamed it, and from that point forward was also just gameplay, and I was at 68 subscribers, and then I did the Omni-Man meme, and for some reason that's where I kicked off. 291. I know that's not a lot, but goddamn, I didn't think I'd even make past 68 that I had. Like, Jesus. It's funny how my Sona's ass bloated is what did it. It's also what shifted my style of editing, too. You know, I went from just trying to stream gameplay with zero commentary to, all right, you know what? Let's do let's plays, but I put shit posting memes into it, and yeah, it's. I mean, it's worked kind of so far, but I will admit it's put a strain on me, and I now never really get anything done because of how much work actually goes into it. You know, I wanted my So I Played videos to be weekly. You know, Saturday would be the days that I streamed the game with no editing, and then I would download it and spend hours to edit it down to 20 to 30 minutes, or even a little less, depending how much fun we had. But all of that was kind of, yeah, I was kind of pushing myself a little too hard. So I will end this on a little bit further explanation as to what the hell I'm actually going to be doing here from this point forward after I upload the last two So I Played videos for Season 2 of So I Played. You know, I have Lethal Company footage, I have Buckshot Roulette footage, and I have Raldy's Crack House footage that needs to be edited and uploaded, but I won't be doing it weekly. I'll be uploading it as I go. Heck, I feel like it. And the change from this point forward will be I will still do So I Playeds. They will just be more monthly, if any. And then to have a more consistent video thing that I upload every once in a while, randomly, like day or every other day, or even once a week, will be just the random shit that I've been posting lately. The effort put into it will vary, but you know, that's just the stuff that you've been seeing me upload for the past 2 weeks now, maybe a month actually, and me talking in the community tab on my channel, I feel like is actually helping. Is going to be my main footing now on. I will still do what I usually do with the So I Played videos, but they will be uploaded and worked on a lot less, so I don't fucking give myself burnout. And if I feel motivated enough to do something big, I'll do it, but it will be at my own pace. Instead of this expectation that I have put on myself for everything I do here. I do have another format of video that I will be doing more consistently, a lot less work, because it'll just be sit down, get on VR, put on my full body trackers, and sit in my own custom world that I made specifically for this and rant about something. Which would be more talking and a little bit of memes going on here and there, a little bit of animation even. The little stop motion shit I usually post. The one that's coming up will be all about Dollar Tree, and I'm actually quite proud of this because I, just like here, I just sat down and talked. Edited it a little bit here and there, but mostly it's a rant video, if I may. A Virtua rant is what it's called. But, okay. I'm gonna fuck off now and work on the Lethal Company So I Played footage. I hope everyone has had a wonderful day, night, wherever you are in this world, and you go and lick and subscribe.